Hello everyone and welcome back to the Simply Street English podcast. My name is Jake and welcome along if you're new and welcome back again if you've been here before. I think I've said welcome enough times now. Anyway, it's good to have you back and I hope you're having a good Friday or whatever day you're having when you are listening to this. It's time to listen to some English. Today I'm going to be speaking about how to be happy and a lot of good vocabulary that goes with it. So before we start, I just want to say thanks to Mahmoud, who has joined on the Patreon page. That is super exciting. So thank you very much to you. And now that's 10 people who've joined, which is amazing. I didn't realize I'd have anyone at this point. So that's really cool. If you want to become a member, then go to patreon.com/simplystreetenglish and you can get access to all the podcast transcripts on there and support the podcast. So that is brilliant if you want to check that out. So time to start then. I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. Hopefully it won't sound horrible. That is a lovely tea. Very British over here, having cups of tea. Right, going to talk about how to be happy. And I think drinking tea makes me happy. So do remember to tell me what makes you feel happy as well. Whack a comment somewhere, wherever you're listening to this. Right then, practice gratitude. That's my first point. Practice gratitude. So, it's a way of being thankful. It's I say practicing, it's like something you can do every single day. Everybody has something that they can be thankful for. To show gratitude, practice gratitude, it means to work on that side of yourself that is thankful for things, okay? It helps you to shift your focus from perhaps things that you don't have to things that you do have. There will be many things that you have, and not just physical things, relationships and opportunities. Not just things. There's things you have, and there are intangible. So things that are not physical, things that you have, which you can be thankful for. So, for example, you have a good family relationship, maybe good partner, let's say, relationship, or a good job, good opportunities for your work, or opportunities to travel, or just simple things like the morning coffee or cups of tea. So, what can you do to practice gratitude? Perhaps pick a time in the day, maybe every morning or in the evening before you go to sleep. And you can even journal and write these things down and say, hey, let's pick three things that I'm thankful for. Either say them, keep them in your head, or write them down. So I would say something like, I'm grateful for my morning coffee. I'm grateful for learning languages. I'm grateful for life because that is a gift. Okay, so there are many, many things I can be thankful for. You can appreciate a friend calling you or someone saying hello in the street, anything, right? And practicing gratitude helps us feel happy because we realize that actually we've got quite a lot of good things in our lives, especially when we've been thinking about or thinking negatively. Time to think a bit more positively. So some useful vocabulary, I've already probably mentioned gratefulness, to feel grateful. For example, I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm grateful that you listen to this podcast. I'm grateful that I have the chance to sit and record and talk English and I'm thankful for it. Appreciate, that's another word. To appreciate something is to value something. To give it value, to enjoy it, to appreciate it. So I appreciate you listening. I appreciate cups of tea. I appreciate my relationships with my family. Another thing you can do is count your blessings, yeah? So to count your blessings means to focus on the good things in your life. It's like a phrase. If you're feeling down, count your blessings. There are many blessings we have to be thankful for. Tip number 2, get moving. Okay, I love exercise. It's good for you. You need to find something to do to get you moving. It's a natural way to boost your mood and it helps to reduce stress as well. So that's obviously going to help you to feel better and feel happier. So you can go for a walk, you can do some stretching, or go for a short run or a workout. Don't do a walkout. A walkout means when you leave something. If you're at your job and you walk out, that's not good. Go for a walk. Don't do a walkout. Maybe a bit of dancing around the kitchen, just something to raise your heart rate up a little bit. I can attest to this. I can attest to, that means I have tried this before and I can vouch for it. That's another word for you. I can vouch for this. It works. I can say that it's true, really. I vouch for it. I can attest to it. Just got to get your heart rate moving. For example, I come home from work, and if I'm really tired, I want to have a good evening, I make myself go for a run. The first 2 minutes to 10 minutes is not good, but just go nice and slowly, and once your heart rate gets up, you start to feel so much better. So get moving, do some moving, okay? Right, sorry, just having another sip of tea. Right, for example, go for a walk in the park, go for a jog, maybe even think about things that you're grateful for while you're doing some moving as well. Let's see how many of these you can compound. You can make work together at the same time. That's what compounding is, okay? So, some useful vocabulary for you. Boost your mood. So, to boost your mood is how you can kind of improve how you feel emotionally. So, running, walking, doing some exercise, that will boost your mood, make you feel better. Go outside and get some fresh air. That's something we say. It just means essentially go outside, get some fresh air. Some people say, I'm just going for some fresh air if they're going to smoke as well, because it's ironic. It's obviously not fresh. But yeah, usually fresh air is going outside. Feel energized. That is just when you have more energy. So you are energized. You are like the battery that is energized. Okay. Right then. So what is next? Okie dokie. Connecting with people. Right, this is really important. So our relationships. I spoke about it before. Things that are not tangible. Things that are not things that are physical. I mean, people are physical, but our relationships with them, they're very important. So talk with someone that you love, and it will make you feel supported and happy. So call a friend or call a family member perhaps, or even better, go visit them if you can. I know it's not always possible, but you would have a good time just connecting with people. So for an example, you could say, I had a great time catching up with my cousin yesterday. To catch up, I think, well, if you don't know it, to catch up with means to talk with them and see how things are going, to learn more about how they are doing, to catch up, right? So even a small chat with people can cheer you up. So make sure you catch up with people. It's kind of talking about something that's new with you maybe as well. So just finding out what's new, catching up. To cheer up means to become happier or be happier in that kind of state. So cheer up, mate. I will cheer up if I speak to my friends, or you will cheer up if you speak to someone that you know. And you can have a laugh together. So to have a laugh is to enjoy, I guess, to enjoy some funny moments together. So if someone does a joke, you can have a laugh together. Number 4, do something that you love doing. So if you are an artist and you love to paint, go and paint. Maybe you like juggling. You know, when you have some scarves or juggling balls and you throw them around and catch them. That's what juggling is, yeah? So do some juggling. Do whatever hobby you enjoy. Reading, oh yes. Reading is a very, very good one. Sit and read. Learn some languages. Learn a bit of English. Just relax. Don't make it too difficult. Listen to some music, maybe. Just change it if you're feeling bored as well. Switch it up. So if you're bored of reading to learn English, then listen to something. That's a good thing to do. Or try something new, like cooking, or a new recipe, or learning an instrument, whatever you've got available to you. So, yeah, maybe go and have some me time, right? I don't know if you've heard of me time before, but me, as in I, as in me, not you. That means time for you, yeah? So you could go and have a bath, and that is some me time. Or I'm going for a run, that's my me time, yeah? So to have me time. For example, I love to have me time and just sit and watch the TV. I don't personally, that's not what I do. I would have me time by probably having a run and then a bath afterwards. That's me. It helps you to wind down. That's another one for you. To wind down means to relax, especially after a stressful or difficult day, let's say. So you can wind down with a book, wind down with a bath. There's only a couple of ways apparently that I know how to wind down. There are many ways to wind down, and you'd probably find them. Right, let's move on to number 5. Be kind to yourself. I wonder what this means. Let's unpack it, shall we? To unpack, means to take something out. So like we've got a box and we are taking the things out to see what's inside. So let's unpack what it means to be kind to yourself. So speak to yourself like you would speak to a friend. Let's say you do something, you let yourself down. To let yourself down means to do something that you are perhaps ashamed of or not happy with yourself of doing. Maybe you snap at a colleague. It means to have a go at someone, shout at someone maybe. Let's say you shout at your partner. You knew you shouldn't have done it, so you've let yourself down. Well, the way to be kind to yourself is to speak to yourself like you would speak to a friend. You'd say, look, you shouldn't have done that, and you need to go and say sorry. And but I still love you, and you're gonna be all right. So you need to be supportive to yourself, not telling yourself you're horrible, you're awful, that's all you ever do. No, be kind to yourself. We all have bad days. Don't excuse it, because you shouldn't excuse a friend who treats people like that. They need tough love. Iron sharpens iron, is a good phrase. Okay, so, but be kind to yourself. Don't expect perfection from yourself, because you wouldn't expect perfection from other people. So you'd be kind to them. So be kind to yourself as well. It also relates to when you're speaking languages or learning, right? So don't be horrible. Just say to yourself, look, it's fine. I'm learning English. It's difficult, but I will get there eventually. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm still learning. That's good. It's good to say to yourself. Or if you've had a down day where you feel really kind of blue, to feel blue is to feel sad, to feel a little bit depressed, a bit blue, a bit down. Oh, I didn't do much today, but I still did my best. You can do better tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's a new day. Be kind to yourself. And some really good vocab to go with this, right? Self-care, you've probably heard of this before. It's such a buzzword. But it means taking care of yourself and your health and your happiness. So having some me time, like a bath or a run, is good self-care. Having a positive mindset, thinking about things in a hopeful way. And remember to go easy on yourself. To go easy on someone is not to be too critical to them, it's to be kind, right? For example, go easy on yourself if you are feeling sad. Don't beat yourself up. Go easy on her because she is new here. Go easy on him because he is a learner. Something like that, okay? That's how you would use the phrase to go easy on someone. Number 6, take a break from the screen, okay? So too much phone or computer time can stress you out and make you feel tired. This happens to me a lot, right? I need to remember not to scroll, and the days when I don't scroll, I am so much happier. If I'm spending time outside, getting some fresh air, or reading a book, or just going for a walk and connecting with people, doing all these different things, I feel so much happier. Right, so you make sure you do this as well. For example, you can take a break from social media and feel so much better. Okay, so perhaps you're reading too much news or something and you just turn it off. Whatever your social media, whatever your screen time is, or the TV, anything, Just switch it off, okay? To switch off also means, you as a person can switch off. It's not just to turn off a computer, turn off a screen. You can switch off. It means to kind of take a break from stuff. So, for example, I'm going to switch off after I finish this podcast and go and read a book. It's time to unplug, to unwind and unplug, deplug from things. Okay, you can say I'm going to unplug later, and it means I'm stopping using devices for the day. You could even have a digital detox, right? And that it's probably more over an extended period of time. How you should probably intend to live your life, to have more of a digital detox over the long run as opposed to just an evening. But maybe I should do an episode on digital detoxing in the future. Right, I think number 7, I'm just going to kind of make it up really. I think you should have time to be quiet. And that means where you do nothing, really. Just sit and think, sit and be with your thoughts. Maybe go for a walk while you do this in nature, outside with some trees. I went for a run yesterday in a wood full of bluebells. Beautiful sunshine. It was amazing, right? Just to hear the birds singing and to think, right? I do also like to listen to things when I'm running, so but occasionally just turn that off and just try and listen to my thoughts, okay? Because that's the time when you go through things and you come up with answers to things you've been thinking about. Don't leave it all for when you're trying to sleep. Think about things during the day. Don't be too distracted. Have time to sit and think. Maybe focus on, what's the next thing I can do in my life? What's the next thing I can do in my day to make it better? Or something like that, right? Or similar things like that. So let me see some useful vocabulary for you in this. You could be in the moment, okay? So to focus on the now, that's what being in the moment is. For example, I'm not taking my phone out to take a picture of this sunset. I just want to be in the moment. What are you doing? You're just being really quiet. No worries, I'm just being in the moment. I'm being quiet, I'm being in the moment, You can clear your mind, but I don't think that's very helpful. You should focus your mind, right? To clear your mind, usually people use it to mean that you stop thinking so much. But if you actually clear your mind, that's a bit weird. Just focus your mind, think of something that you want to do, or start thinking about how grateful you are. That's good as well. You can mix all these up into the same kind of time, really. So that was number 1, remember. That brings us back to the start. Let's just say, right, you do all these things, and a lot of these things, you will start to feel happier, I reckon. So obviously don't stress yourself out, try and do them all. A lot of the time though, you can mix them. So just take a few of those pointers and see what you do with them. So take some vocabulary from today, read the transcript if you have access to it. If you'd like access, remember it's on patreon.com/Simply Street English Podcasts. And that is everything for today's episode. I've really appreciated you being here. I feel happy because I've done something, but now it's time to take a break from my screen and go and unwind. Righty, that will make me happy. Recording this podcast makes me happy too, because it's great to know that people are listening and enjoying it. So, right, that's enough from me for today. I'll see you in the next episode, and have a great week. Bye.